WUDG, Underground Columbus. That was Roxy with Somewhere on the Moon. This is your man, Arty. Welcome back to the office party, everybody. Thank you so much for listening. If you're at work, in your car, sitting on the couch, thank you so much for tuning in tonight. Y'all know this is the place where we keep it business-like. We also like to get casual, all right? So I'm scrolling through IG, man. And some of y'all know this man as the boss. Some of y'all know this man as the biggest boss. Some known by one name, Rose. So this guy, Rick Ross, man, I'm looking at all the stuff that he's purchasing and buying. I'm like, bro, how much daggone money does Rick Ross have? So I'm seeing him with videos of cutting grass on this 250 plus acre lawn. He got his 40 acres times 6 and a couple of mules. He owns a 109 room mansion that was formerly owned by Evander Holyfield down in Atlanta. I read an article. Hey, y'all, I did some research on this for real. So I read an article from the New York Post, and Rick Ross said, and I quote, "I bought a $1 million home that I still own today just so I can ride by it every day." Come on, man. Come on, man. Let me hold a little bit, dog. You buying houses just to look at them? You don't even live inside of them, dog. So I'm like, what type of businesses does Rick Ross have, all right? So I know, of course, he has his music and his record label, MMG. Shout out to Wale, Meek Mill, Gunplay. He also has multiple franchises of Wingstop, Checkers, here in Columbus, we call it Rallies. Got his Luke Belaire Rosé, sparkling wine. He got his wrap snacks, the Rosé Cheddar, but my favorite is probably the one with the Migos on the front. I forget what flavor that is, but shout out to Master P with the wrap snacks. And also he has business with Versus. So I know with Timbaland and Swiss Beats, so they provide parts of Versus and the ownership with those that participate. So I know they had the Versus with Rick Ross and 2 Chainz. I believe they get a part of that ownership. They probably got a little bit of that check when they sold over to Triller as well. Rick Ross is also an author. He has his own book. I think it's called Hurricanes. And then he's in the cannabis game too with his hemp wrap line for CDP companies. So he's out here investing. He's out here getting a lot of bread. And what I love about Rick Ross is that he has that luxury rap. Of course, he has like 4 or 5 installments of Maybach Music. My favorite one is Maybach Music 2 with Lil Wayne and T-Pain. But when I get that luxury rap vibe, I think of Jay-Z as well. I think of 2 Chainz. And then if Nipsey Hussle, God rest the dead, if he was still alive, I think he would have transitioned that type of rap as well, because he was talking about making money and making investments, getting your own business. So I was definitely wishing we can still hear that from Nipsey Hussle. I'm glad that he gave us the Victory Lap album. But when it comes to one of the biggest things Rick Ross has, he has a 200 plus car collection. So the reason why I even brought up this segment is I saw Rick Ross have a fire truck towed to his estate. And then behind the fire truck, he had an army tank. And then just to flex on DJ Envy, who's known in the culture of having, really luxury cars, Rick Ross stunts and pulls up in a NASCAR. I repeat, all lefts, turning all lefts. NASCAR, the number 48 car. So, in the words of the great philosopher Dave Chappelle, you should have never gave this Negro money, dog. Like all this money he's making, man. And I watched him on the Breakfast Club this morning, and Rick Ross mentions that cars are part of the culture, the hip hop culture. And he just noticed that there's not a light shine on cars anymore when it comes to the culture. So when I was a teenager, man, there's a story called Media Play, Dub Magazine. So always read, man. So you're gonna shine some light back on the cars. And outside of Jay Leno, because Jay Leno's car collection is dumb stuff. He's God tier. But Rick Ross is right behind him, man. So I just wanted to shine some light on Rosé.